Hello everyone, my name is Bhawana Yadav. I am a guest lecturer in the Department of Computer Science at Pandit Sundarlal Sharma Open University, Chhattisgarh, Bilaspur. In this lecture, I will explain what a computer is, what the word computer stands for, and discuss its strengths and limitations. First of all, let us see what is a computer. A computer is defined as an electronic device that processes data according to instructions given by a user. It is an electronic machine that helps us perform different tasks. It accepts data as input, processes the data, produces output, and stores information for future use. Computers are used in homes, schools, offices, banks, and many other places. A computer, along with additional hardware and software together, is called a computer system. A computer system primarily comprises a central processing unit, memory, input-output devices, and storage devices. All these components function together as a single unit to deliver the desired output. A computer system comes in various forms and sizes. It can vary from a high-end server to personal desktop, laptop, tablet computer, or a smartphone. Central processing unit is the electronic circuitry of a computer that carries out the actual processing and usually referred to as the brain of the computer. It is commonly called processor also. Physically, a CPU can be placed on one or more microchips called integrated circuits or ICs. The ICs comprise semiconductor materials. The CPU is given instructions and data through programs. The CPU then fetches the program and data from the memory and performs arithmetic and logic operations as per the given instructions and stores the result back to memory. While processing, the CPU stores the data as well as instructions in its local memory called registers. Registers are part of the CPU chip and they are limited in size and number. Different registers are used for storing data, instructions, or intermediate results. Other than the registers, the CPU has two main components, arithmetic logic unit, that is ALU, and control unit, that is CU. ALU performs all the arithmetic and logic operations that need to be done as per the instruction in a program. Control unit controls sequential instruction execution, interprets instructions, and guides data flow through the computer's memory. ALU and input or output devices. CPU is also popularly known as microprocessor. Input-output devices are the devices through which control signals are sent to a computer. These devices convert the input data into a digital form that is acceptable by the computer system. Some examples of input devices include keyboard, mouse, scanner, touch screen, microphone, etc. Besides, we can now enter data through voice. For example, we can use Google Voice Search to search the web where we can input the search string through our voice. Data entered through input device is temporarily stored in the main memory or RAM of the computer system. For permanent storage and future use, the data as well as instructions are stored permanently in additional storage locations called secondary memory. The device that receives data from a computer system for display, physical production, etc. is called output device. It converts digital information into human readable or human understandable form. For example, monitor, projector, headphones, speaker, printer, etc. A printer is the most commonly used device to get output in physical or hard copy form. Three types of commonly used printers are inkjet, laserjet, and dot matrix. Nowadays, there is a new type of printer called 3D printer, which is used to build physical replica of a digital 3D design. 3D printers are being used in manufacturing industries to create prototypes of products. Their usage is also being explored in the medical field, particularly for developing body organs. What does computer stand for? While computer is not officially an acronym, derived instead from the Latin computare, meaning to count. It is commonly used to stand for common operating machine purposely used for technological and educational research. It refers to an electronic device used for processing, storing, and calculating data. Here is the most common breakdown of the acronym computer. Common operating machine, particularly used for technical and educational research. Now let us explore various strengths of a computer. Key strengths of computers include speed, accuracy, and diligence. Computers perform millions of calculations per second, working far beyond human capabilities. They produce highly accurate with errors typically caused by human input rather than machine faults. Computers do not experience fatigue, boredom, or lack of concentration, allowing them to work for long periods without reducing efficiency. Also, a computer can store, manage, and quickly retrieve massive amounts of data in various formats. Computers can perform a wide range of tasks, from simple word processing to complex scientific simulations or creative editing. They can automate routine repetitive tasks with increase which increases productivity and reduces human effort. Also, they facilitate global communicating through internet, email, and video conferencing. Now, let us see what computers cannot do. Key limitations of computers include no intelligence or decision making. Means computers cannot think, learn, or make decisions independently. They lack common sense and moral judgment. Dependency on instructions means computers require detailed pre-programmed instructions and cannot correct without inputs on their own. Lack of emotional feelings means computers cannot understand, feel, or exhibit empathy, restricting their use in fields requiring human emotional intelligence. Next limitation is that the performance of a computer is limited by physical storage. speed, and software capability. Also, computers are susceptible to viruses, hacking software bugs, and hardware failures. In addition to these, high performance computer systems consume significant electricity and are expensive to set up and maintain. In addition, a computer struggles with non-standardized or ambiguous situations that fall outside their programmed logic. A computer is an electronic machine that processes data and follows the input process output cycle. Its core components include CPU, memory, input output, and storage devices. It has many strengths such as speed, accuracy, storage, diligence, and versatility. However, it has some limitations also, like lack of intelligence and emotions. Hence, in brief, we can say that computers are powerful tools when used properly. Okay, dear learners, that's all for today's lecture. Thank you.